Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be watching episode 4 of Ahsoka. Before we get started, make sure to like the video and subscribe, and also follow me on Patreon if you want to. There'll be some exclusive content on there. There'll also be some full-length unedited videos and just some other content going forwards, so it's worth checking out if you want to. Also make sure to follow me on Twitch as well. That's Dan the Brit with underscores. There'll be links in the description below as well, so check those out. Today we're going to be watching Ahsoka episode 4. I'm really excited about what we're going to see in this episode. From what I gather, it's called Fallen Jedi, I think. I think it's going to be about Marok. I think we're going to find out what happens to Marok, where he's from, that sort of thing. I'm expecting to see the fight between Ahsoka and Baylan Skoll because they're on the island now. I think that's going to happen in this episode. So without further ado, we're just going to get stuck into the episode.
Come in, Home One. Do you read us?
So where's Ahsoka? I assume she's gone off somewhere.
Where's Ahsoka?
It's exactly what I just asked.
We can't send a distress signal and our ship isn't going anywhere.
I fear we face a difficult choice. If we can't make the journey to find Ezra, then no one should.
Okay, so destroy the map if you can't get it.
He'd be stranded out there.
Better that than allowing Thrawn's return as heir to the Empire.
Yeah, again, saying heir to the Empire. They're really kind of pushing that. I know it's the title of the books. I get it.
Let's find that ground base.
I mean, she's got a point. It's the life of Ezra
Sabine,
against potentially the entire galaxy, or, you know, a lot of people could be affected by that.
can I count on you?
You know you can.
She can sense something.
Be careful out here.
Yeah, someone's watching them. Oh, is that a droid, or is that... That's a droid, isn't it? Yeah, definitely a droid.
Is that a note of fear in your voice?
Experience.
I'm really glad they brought Morgan Elspeth back in this. Danielle Inosanto. She's a really good actress. She knows how to fight as well. So I'm hoping that her and Ahsoka have another fight or something. So this one's called Fallen Jedi. So yeah, this is going to be... I guarantee this is going to be about Ezra. I really like the trees, the very sort of like pink-ish leaves and things. It feels a little bit sort of Japanese or something. Like a Zen forest.
Sometimes we have to do what's right, regardless of our personal feelings.
That's a very Jedi look on life.
Finally some progress.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be attacked then. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, Huyang can fight! Oh my god. Yes, this is awesome. Robot boxing. I'm sure he would still have some sort of communicator embedded within. Yes, Huyang. So cool. They're working as a team. I'm liking this.
Well, that will set me back a bit. Stay together. You always did better that way, in my opinion.
We better get moving.
Yes.
Together.
Oh, very good.
See, the teamwork is really helping their combat skills, which is good.
I'm not just gonna sit around and do nothing, Lieutenant.
But you can't leave without authorization.
Watch me.
Yeah, I knew she'd just go anyway.
The general staff. What do I tell them?
You'll think of something.
Oh, some X-Wings. Are they going with her? I think they are, yeah.
Thanks for joining the party, Carson.
miss it, General. You know,
Yeah!
you're risking an awful lot by doing this.
Well, you know how it is. Once a rebel, always a rebel.
On your signal.
For the jump we're attempting, if your calculations are off by even a little, we will be lost to the depths of the void.
Have faith.
Faith. I lost that a long time ago.
I assume he lost it around the time of the Purge. He's not a Sith, he's not completely evil or anything. I think he just did what he had to do, or what he thought he had to do, post-Purge. Okay, notice they've got a lot more equipment here now. So I assume now she's got this activated, they're going to use this data to calculate the jump. How do you read that as a map? I don't... Seems very strange. Damn, they must be like in really good shape if they're doing, you know, all that running. Oh, okay, Marok and Hattie. She does not... she's like, just don't.
Going somewhere?
I think Ahsoka fights Marok. Yeah. The apprentices fight each other. The others fight each other. Because I don't say Marok isn't particularly a master. Oh, she's only using one. And she's using it in her reverse grip, which she used in the Clone Wars episodes, right? The actual series. FY reverse grip is just dumb. It looks cool, but it is dumb. Oh, yeah, this is the thing. Like, she's got the Force, so... I honestly don't know how Sabine would win this. See, I'm hoping that Hattie doesn't die, or Marok. I'm hoping they all live in that fight, because I want to know more about Hattie's backstory. I obviously want to know more about Marok. I don't think he's going to die. Can't believe it's been this long since I've seen a green lightsaber in live action. Because they always do blue, right? In the prequels and everything else. I'm sure I haven't seen a green one in live action for a long time. Oh! Oh, shit, she got him. Oh, what the fuck is this? Marok's just, like, disappeared into dust. It's like Infinity War all over again. I wasn't expecting that. I like her shoulder pauldrons. Not Sabine's, Hattie's. I feel like Hattie's going to tap into the dark side a bit there. I also think Sabine's going to tap into the dark side. She's going to use, like, Mandalorian anger, I think, to beat her. So Ahsoka's going to fight Baylan then. I'm thinking they might stow away on a ship or something and do the jump to the other galaxy, if it happens. Because they wouldn't have all the coordinate data and everything else to do the jump in her ship, and it wouldn't be powerful enough.
Anakin spoke highly of you.
Oh, he knows Anakin.
Interesting. He never mentioned you.
Oh, burn.
Everyone in the Order knew Anakin Skywalker. Few would live to see what he became.
So he knows that Anakin was
Is
Vader.
that why you walked away? Abandoned him?
I'm not here to discuss my past.
How inevitable.
Such a cool lightsaber. It's amazing that in 50 years' time, when I'm an old man, I'm still going to be excited by seeing Star Wars lightsabers. Maybe one day we'll get them in real life. They'd be insanely dangerous, so... It looks so much better than the red as well. This is very, like, samurai, kind of Japanese kendo style. Maybe not the backspins, but... Damn! He can fight as well, he's got some strength. And Ray Stevenson is just awesome. He's got like such an intimidating presence. Okay, I mean, oh, he's quite strong. She's going to get the coordinates, I guarantee. This entire series has had a really good series of lightsaber combat. Also, Sabine's doing very well to fight against her when she doesn't have the Force. She does have Mandalorian armor, I guess. Wait, what? She just used the Force.
You have no power.
What's happened?
Transmission of the coordinates has ceased at the source. The final calculation is incomplete.
Oh, okay. So Ahsoka did stop it.
That was unwise. Get them back!
Oh. Oh. She gets pushed off this cliff, I reckon. Yeah. Because they can't kill Ahsoka.
Stop! Destroy it!
Yeah, I knew she was going off the cliff. And she won't destroy it because she wants Ezra.
You should do as your master says. Destroy it.
He can sense that she doesn't want to.
I know you feel that Ezra Bridger is the only family you have left.
Oh.
You don't know what you're talking about.
He's playing mind games.
I know that's what's holding you back. You and I share a common goal.
I feel like Hattie's going to stab her in the back or something.
Come with me. Willingly. I give you my word. No harm will come to you. You will be reunited with your friend. Do it. For Ezra.
Ooh, Sabine. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Shin, release her. Shin.
Shin does not like her.
Give her my word. And unlike her former master, I shall keep mine.
Lord Balin has remedied the situation.
Fulcrum, do you copy? Fulcrum, come in, over. What can you tell me?
The enemy has built a massive hyperspace ring. Do not let it escape.
Where are Sabine and Ahsoka?
They are attempting to stop the enemy from the surface.
Oh, okay. He's destroyed it. I wonder if Sabine's making a bit of a ploy here. And she's pretending to be, you know, deceiving everybody. Because she knew that Ahsoka had gone over the edge. So she needs to make sure that there's some way they can get her there. This is just too good. I'm so invested in it. Hard to even react to it. See, why was that hyperspace ring? Why not just a ship? Is it because they're going to have a ship loaded into the ring? On the way back or something, maybe? I'm quite excited to see what happens with the, like, intergalactic hyperdrive launch. I feel like I have a different visual effect or something.
That's a tremendous surge in power.
It's the hyperdrive. They're gonna jump.
Yeah, and I think they will make the jump as well. Yeah, here we go. Whoa! Oh no! Why has she taken her young child on this mission? Why not leave him on the flagship?
Mom,
That seems so dangerous.
I've got a bad feeling.
About this?
Lady Wren? Sabine, are you there?
Nope.
Lady Tano?
I feel like Ahsoka's not going to turn up. I reckon Marok is going to turn up. Because he's just disappeared into nothing, right? So there's going to be something with Marok. I mean, Ahsoka's not dead. We're only on episode 4, and I think it's an 8-episode series, so... Ooh, Purgil whales, maybe? This is getting really weird, but really interesting. Is this the world between worlds? Holy shit, it is. Okay. Was that Anakin?
Master?
I didn't expect to see you so soon.
Turn around. Is it Hayden? Oh my god, is it Hayden? Oh my god, it is. Yes!
Anakin.
Wait, was that it? That's the end of the episode. Oh, come on. So we still don't get an explanation as to where Marok is from, what he is. He just turned into like some sort of weird ethereal dust thing. But then we do get Hayden Christensen back as Anakin in the world between worlds. Is he the one who pulled her in, or how did she get there? I've got so many questions. Right, okay. Wow, what an episode. That was... that was crazy. Yeah, just to see Anakin back again, wearing episode 3 kind of, outfit. It's Anakin as an older guy, as Hayden Christensen, not de-aged. He's at his current age. We're talking 20 years after the prequels. He looks older. He looks like what Anakin could have been if he hadn't have become Vader, which I think she is seeing. Ahsoka is seeing that, obviously. And the last time she saw Anakin was probably when he was Vader, when they fought in Rebels. To see him as himself, as Anakin, I can imagine that's why she's speechless, because she's just seeing him as he should have been. So that must be crazy for her to see that. And it's such a good way to let off, or to finish this episode and to lead into next week's episode, because I assume we're going to have Hayden back in the next episode. There may be some sort of world between worlds, maybe he has some sort of training or advice for, or who knows. There's so many things they could lead into, but that's obviously, I'm really excited to see what we see of him in the next episode. But just to see Hayden back as well, after everything that he's dealt with over the last 20-ish years, and the fan reaction to episode 2 and partly episode 3, and I always liked them, not episode 2 as much. Episode 3 was really good though, but I know a lot of people didn't like him. I know you got a lot of hate for it, and it's really, really encouraging to see Hayden back in Star Wars. He's been in Obi-Wan Kenobi quite a bit. He's been in this. He's done the voiceover for Rise of Skywalker. So that's really, really good to see. I was not expecting Ahsoka to lose the battle with Baylan, to be honest. I was quite surprised. Although I could see during the fight, and as soon as she burnt the hand and he was back up, I just had a bit of an inkling that it was going to be a loss for her. But she's not dead. She just got thrown over the cliff. So I wasn't expecting Sabine to hand over the orb, although I can understand why. Obviously they've hinted throughout the series so much about Ezra and about Sabine and their relationship, and whether it's a family thing or whether it's anything else, be it romantic or otherwise. They're obviously very close. When she had that orb in her hands, and she literally has a choice between dooming Ezra to this other galaxy for the rest of his life, or whatever he's going through, or to be able to find him, I can understand and I can see why she chose to hand over the orb, just that chance to bring what is essentially one of the only members of family she now has back. I do believe Sabine is playing a bit of a ruse on them. I think that she's pretending to, not necessarily fully pretending, but I believe she gave over the orb almost like she accepted what Baylan said. But I do believe that she's going to have some way of Ahsoka being able to find her. how does she get to the other galaxy? We've got the world between worlds, so they could bring that in and she finds a portal and she's able to get out that way. That's probably what's going to happen, but I'm kind of hoping that she has a bit of a one-on-one, Ahsoka has a bit of a one-on-one with Anakin. Well, she comes out the world between worlds back on Cetos, and then from there I think they use some other way to get to the galaxy. I think that's the way they probably should do it, but I don't really mind either way. The space parts of it were okay, but it wasn't really a space combat episode, so that's fine, doesn't really need it anyway. I really enjoyed the lightsaber battles. There's quite a lot of them in this episode. We had Shin Hati versus Sabine Wren, Ahsoka versus Marok, and Marok died apparently. I mean, she sort of gutted him, but then he wasn't really dead. He was sort of dying a little bit, I guess. He looked more injured than anything else, and he just sort of burst. So I kind of want to watch that back and see what's going to go on with Marok. But I don't think we've seen the last of Marok, and they've not really explained his character either. So I feel like this may be some sort of magic that Morgan Elspeth has used on either, maybe it's Ezra or maybe it's a different character entirely. But I think that's a magic kind of thing, and I believe that she brought Marok back onto the ship. I'm 99% sure we're going to see Marok again. If we don't, okay, but it is a bit of a wasted opportunity if that's not someone else. So yeah, we had those lightsaber battles, and then we had the Baylan versus Ahsoka battle as well, which was really good. I really enjoyed that. Ray Stevenson's command, his physical presence, and his just general attitude in the fight was just fantastic. The way he deflects lightsaber bolts, I've always liked that about the character in all the things I've seen. First we saw it when he was doing the hallway fight scene. There's a really good way to set him up as almost the same sort of power level as Anakin, I guess, in a way, as Vader. And it's a very Skywalker thing to do a hallway scene. He just moves the saber from sort of here to here to here. It's not smooth, it's not fluid, it's very much rigid. So that's kind of interesting, but it's like he just knows where the lightsaber bolts are going to go before they even fire them, because he moves into the way and then they hit. The entire episode was pretty good. The rest of the episode was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. For me, this episode is probably one of the strongest of the season. I don't know how it can get better, but we're only halfway through the season, so I'm very excited to see where we go. I think the next episode we're going to have quite a lot of content between Anakin and Ahsoka. I think that's going to be quite a big part of it. And I also think that we're going to have some other scenes with Sabine on the other ship, and I believe by the end of next episode Sabine is going to find Ezra or find out what happened to Ezra. I believe that Ahsoka won't be following straight away. I think this is an episode with the two of them apart. I think we're going to have Ahsoka and Anakin for the most part, in the episode. There's also some other bits about Hera and other things. Honestly, I'm really loving this show, and I just can't believe that Dave Filoni has done such a good job of this. It's clear that he has a real passion for Star Wars and a real passion for these characters. I understand that he created these characters, or from what I know, he created the characters. I think that it's really apparent that when they just let good creative people that have a passion for the source material work on that material, make their own projects, you can really see how it comes across. Everyone hated Book of Boba Fett for a very good reason. The Book of Boba Fett should have been so much better. They just absolutely ruined it. They gave 2 episodes of it to Mando, which is great because Mando's brilliant and they're good Mando episodes, but why that was in the Book of Boba Fett, I don't know. So all of these Disney executives that make these terrible decisions, they just need to give the Star Wars property to Dave Filoni. Just let Dave Filoni be the creative head of all the Star Wars things. Let Dave Filoni just have creative control over Star Wars. He does the best work with it. Honestly, Jon Favreau as well could get involved. Just have the two of them as a duo working on Star Wars, and I think Star Wars could be such a big franchise. There's so many ways they can fix the issues which they've created in the past. Not Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, but Lucasfilm. There's so many ways in which they could sort of fix the continuity errors and fix other issues and just make such a good Star Wars universe. The quality of Ahsoka is so much higher than other stuff we've seen recently. So I am absolutely ecstatic to see the next episode. This is by far my favourite Star Wars series at the moment. I actually prefer this to Mandalorian, because Mandalorian Season 3 wasn't as good. So it's going to be really good to see where we go from here. Predictions for next episode, we're going to have quite a lot of content with Ahsoka and Anakin in the world between worlds. Maybe that includes flashbacks as well. I really hope it does. That'd be so cool if it does. But we're going to get quite a lot of content with the two of them. I think we're going to get the majority of the episode is probably going to be set in the other galaxy following Sabine and the other characters there, and I think that Sabine will find out what happened to Ezra by the end of the next episode. And I think we get some little bits with Hera, and hopefully, I would absolutely love it if we got some more content with Marok in some aspect. It'd be really cool if Sabine gets to the galaxy, finds out that Marok was actually Ezra, and then we'd go from there. That could be cool. Maybe some flashbacks and stuff. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like the video and subscribe. You can follow me on Patreon. The links will be in the description below. Same thing for my Twitch channel if you want to follow me on Twitch. I really appreciate everyone watching. Hopefully see you next time, where we'll be doing Ahsoka episode 5. And we will also be doing some other Star Wars content in the future as well. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.